The sun's setting on Sydney, and the Endeavour and her crew setting off for a 15-day journey across the Tasman Sea.
Oh, we could encounter anything. One thing with the Tasman Sea is what makes it exciting is that you can get any type of weather at any time of year out there.
That weather filling in on day 2, testing the crew aloft to unleash the Whitby in the fresh breeze. It's been a pretty tough 24 hours. The rocking has got to me pretty well. Most on board starting to get used to the movement on the 18th century vessel 72 hours in.
This is a device for measuring angles, and you use it at sea for measuring the altitude of the sun and stars above the horizon.
Crucial celestial navigation tools Cook used as he made his way through Polynesia on his way to New Zealand.
He picked up Tupaia, and Tupaia had quite a detailed knowledge of the island groups, and all of these clues had been developed through long experience to give them some sort of wayfinding at sea that in many aspects was complementary to what Cook was trying to achieve.
The mammoth task of mapping a new world to Europeans, committing 3.5 years on board the famous vessel.
So she's very bluff bow, so rather than more modern ships with a pointed bow that would cut through the waves, being a bluff bow, she slams and rolls.
She's rigged as she would have been originally, as far as we can tell from the tables and the records and logs. I mean, you can compare this ship in 1768 with, say, a Mars mission or, space travel. This is, the epitome of technology at the time.
The breeze still holding steady behind the space machine, allowing time to get her in top condition as she made her way to the east coast of New Zealand. But all good things must come to an end. A ship without sails becoming easier to commandeer, bringing out the Endeavour's defence mechanism, the only way to handle pesky pirates.
Fire in the hole!
With the breeze swinging back, the sails quickly needing to be reset. The extra speed encouraging wildlife to check what the fuss is all about, and a sure sign New Zealand shores were getting closer. The Endeavour not just sparking interest of sea life, making her way down the east coast before weighing anchor in the Coromandel's Opito Bay, in the midst of Aotearoa's iconic landing spots.
So Cook's Beach, or the Mercury Bay area, is important because it's where Captain Cook landed for 12 days on his journey around New Zealand. It's also the first place that Kupe landed as well. And there's several historical things that happened over that time. Cook plotted the transit of Mercury, so he found a spot down at the Puringi where he could do that, and that meant that he could then work out the geographical coordinates of New Zealand.
A quick swim, and anchor up, Mount Maunganui greeting the ship hours later and completing the voyage across the Tasman.